So here I am now, a college student, second year, and I can never help but feel like a big failure to my parents. I can't say this aloud to them because they'll deny me and shoot me down, saying that I'm not. But I don't know. I'm very grateful to have my own living space. I'm very happy to have my own living space, and they seem happy, but I cannot help myself but feel bad when my parents are living on mats. They are sleeping on mats, and I am here spending my money on items, trinkets across the years. I don't need swords. I don't need this, right? But I do it anyways because of my main point, in which I think the way the world has molded me, in which way I haven't taken the steps to evolve, that I consider myself to be a bad person. I consider myself a bad person. While people have been demonstrably worse than I haven't bitten any people. I haven't done any Dahmer shit. I'm still someone that, I don't know, I feel like I take up too much space. I'm the person that's too loud at a party. The friend that's just a bit annoying. Just a bit too annoying, to the point it stops being endearing and starts being teeth grinding. I'm very much a wallflower in my life, and I realize that. So I really don't open up about my personality unless they're my friends. But because of that, I do feel like when I do open up, I open up too much. And they don't and they see too much. They see a part of me that's more exuberant and more grandiose when, I don't know, I used to crank my energy up to 11 every time I was out with them. Every time I would talk to them over calls. And I feel that being lumped in as the clown jester, a title I put on myself, I need to keep up that role. And I can't talk about my feelings. I also feel like I talk about my feelings too much, and that I sag. And I shouldn't be talking about these things because they're just dumb. Sadly, I am still a man, so while emotions are treated well by men, you can't have the same grandiose conversation as you could with, honestly, a woman. I've had this feeling several times where I can't open up to the men around me in my life, but as a person that surrounded themselves with women that just so happen to be my friend, I feel myself able to open up to them more, and I don't know. it's one of those stigmatisms, I think. Or not even a stigmatism, just one of those things where you feel more open with the opposite sex, and I don't know. I want to be a better person. I want to move out of my house. But I think I need help. I need to find a roommate or something. I don't know. I mean, look at me. A 19-year-old wanting their own apartment in 2026, that's laughable. I know I make good money for what I do as a drive-thru assistant, but I always have that sinking feeling that this job will one day go away. And it probably will. But I don't know. I'm extremely confused about my life at the point in time, because I do stuff, I work, I do college, I have my hobbies, but with my hobbies, I still feel empty. I feel bogged down by my ability to be natural, I guess. Like, I feel the need to have the most of everything. I have to be the guy that does the thing. And in doing so, I've built up an archetype for myself in which I can't really get down from. I've made a pillar that is so high that if I were to fall, I think the world would look differently upon me, and that my parents would be vocal about their opinions about me and tell me that my worst feelings that I've been burying is real, and that they think that I was a failure. But I don't know. I'm just shooting off my topics. I'm probably spitballing a lot, and I think I'm just so tired of the way the world's been. There's been some great highs this year already, but even worse lows. I don't want to work for fast food. I don't want to work for any company. I want to do my own thing, and I want to create what I want to create and make that my job. I want to do this as my job, but I know that this is not fully feasible unless I devote myself to it. And even if I do, there's still a lingering chance that I might not make it. But if I do make it, I'm going to be proud of myself if I sit through this darkest moment and stand taller than I have before. I think we're starting on a new era. I think this is when I'm gonna stop being a mopey little bitch and actually do some actual good for once in this world, instead of sit on my ass and accumulate junk. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna accumulate junk, but at least it's gonna be cool junk. Yeah. But yeah. Ooh, I'm using framing in this video. Goodbye. I'm just gonna upload this to YouTube or something, I don't know. What happens, happens. 6-7.